I often talk about our intuitive yes and our intuitive no. Listening to that little voice inside that knows before anything else what is right for you and what is not right for you. Often to illustrate that, I tell a little story. Last year, or maybe the year before, I had had a massage. In that evening, I was going for a ladies' night. And my mom was visiting from abroad. A friend was also visiting from abroad. And another friend who lives out of town was there as well. We all got together and it was super exciting because how often does that happen? When are we going to get a chance to be together? Sitting there having dinner, and my two friends had to catch up. They don't get to see each other a lot and they work in the same field. So they were talking about work and I was floating in my bubble of massage, and my mom, she left early. So I was sitting there and I had a little voice, my little voice inside, my intuitive no, that was just like, I don't need to be here. And it had nothing to do with a negative feeling towards them. It had nothing to do with feeling like they should accommodate me and my feelings or stop talking about what they were talking about. So I shared that. Of course, the natural reactions are right away like, oh, sorry, we've been talking about work. All the eyes came towards me. But then I had already had my internal no. And I need to just be in the park, not talking and not listening. I need to enjoy the massage that I had and the space that it brought me to within myself and the stillness that I felt. It's all okay. If I listen to that no, then it's all good. If I don't listen to that no, then I start packing all my emotions in, and I actually am not living my truth in the moment because my head tells me I should stay there because how often does this ever happen? My friend doesn't visit that often from abroad. When is the last time that the three of us were able to sit together? And. I could totally come up with a million reasons on why it would be an amazing idea to stay there. But my feeling was that they needed to be doing that and I needed to just have some time in the park. If I'd packed that emotion in with all of the ands, that's where frustration begins, which leads to anger. That's where we start building a lot of excess anger and emotion in the body when we're not listening to that intuitive yes and that intuitive no. Of course, we can't always listen to that yes and no. There are going to be circumstances in life where we can't. Then we can use different kind of tools to release all that energy, to diffuse all of that built up emotion. But in those moments when we start recognizing what our yes and what our no is, we have a choice. I could have also reframed it for myself. But in that moment, I was feeling so in tune with my body and I wanted to honor that. So that was my yes. That was my no. I would so love for people to be able to tune into those parts of themselves more often so they can find that authenticity inside, find the sensations inside, those inner communications that happen that we often disconnect ourselves from. Be up here with the ands. So thank you for listening. I'm Juel McNeilly from Ladyliciousness. Follow my channel. I'd love to share more with you.